Well, where the hell have I been is one question that I've gotten, and this video, among other things, will serve to try and answer that. So first, what we're doing today, I gotta get a haircut. What we're doing is we're working on this thing, that thing, this thing, that thing. So we're working on that truck, getting ready to go for the annual trip up to Cape Cod. We've got some stuff going on in the garage that we got to take care of, and then in the middle I'll just kind of fill you in on why there hasn't been a video since plow day. So I always say that I never have stuff to take videos of, and that's true. You know, not every day is there something cool to do, but there's been cool stuff that's happened, and I just haven't really had the motivation really to take a video because I get so busy doing stuff that, you know, you get 5 free minutes, and in those 5 free minutes you got like a million things to do, that to stop and then make a movie, well, just plain and simple requires more motivation than I possess some days. So, you know, it's like I want to make videos, and I think people want to watch them. I guess, I don't know. I don't really care. It's not why I do it. But there's just been so much shit going on between work and getting ready to go back to school and having to fix things and stuff like that, that there's just no time for things, which is why my garage looks like shit. It's why, you know, it's why the fucking yard needs to be mowed. It's why the skag still isn't totally 100% fixed. So there's been a bunch of like things that have gone on in terms of like projects and whatnot. Well, I shouldn't say it like that because that sounds really cool and exciting, which is not true. But like, for one thing, like the 6.5 got a stereo. I don't think I've done anything about that for a video. It got Kenwood. You can't kind of see it, but back there's a JL sub and Pioneer head unit. It got new door speakers. It got a head unit. You know, it's a good system. It came out good, and you know, just no time to stop and take a video because all I wanted to do was get the fucking project done so that I could move on to my next project, so that I could get that project done so I could move on to my next project. And well, you guys, I'm sure plenty of you guys know how that goes. So anyway, truck got a stereo. Zagrays happened, and we saw Joe and some of Joe's buddies, and I specifically said I would mention one of these kids' channels, so hang on, I gotta check the notes on my phone so I can get the name of the channel. 1 second. And that is Cody Rob Locks and More, which is CODYROBLOXANDMORE. I met up with them and some of Joe's other buddies over at Zagray, and that was a good time. James was there, Kyle and Sabrina went, brought a bunch of tractors, got yelled at for bringing some tractors. Didn't really get yelled at, just got spoken to for using my York rake where I had previously used my York rake, but that is neither here nor there at this point because that was a couple weeks ago, and I'm an adult, and as an adult I have more important things to worry about than something trivial like that. So went to Zagray, that was a good time, and now we're going to the Cape like we do, and I have to get everything ready for that. And my parents are already up there, and I'm going up there, and what I want to do is clean this area a little bit so that when we come home, the garage is cleaner than when they left. and maybe they'll appreciate that because I'm such a good boy. But anyway, as you can see, we're kind of moving towards the whole get the diesel tractor started up so that we can get it out of here so that I can have some space to work in, because I got a laundry list of things to do here. Got to put that hubcap back on. Got to tighten up these mirrors. These mirrors are a little bit loose. I got to clean out all the shit that's in the inside of the truck. I painted my wiper arms yesterday, and oops, and then it rained. So I think I'm gonna sand them back down and then paint them and clear them. And then my hood, I got a new hood. I bought a cowl hood. I don't think that's been in a video. And Kyle's dad painted that, and I gotta go over there this afternoon to grab it, and we'll put it on. See if I can do this without dropping all this shit. Oh yeah, like a boss. So there's just a million things going on and no time for any of it, and all of a sudden it's time to go to the Cape and I'm not ready, and I'm rambling, and this video is going to be fucking 27 minutes long, but send it. Alright. Let's go start this thing. This thing's been sitting at least since Zagray. I think I still have the key. Ha, that'd be funny. This thing was running kind of funny. I think I ran out of fuel, and I think it sucked some shit into the filter. I was supposed to put a fuel filter in it, and then never did. Shocker. No time. Camera needs to be cleaned. Give it a shot. Apparently we need to readjust or replace the kill cable, but I think it runs good. And now we can finish cleaning this out. I gotta put the back seat in the truck because it's still out. I have an intercooler out of a Duramax that I gotta do something with. I'm trying to put it in my truck. There's all type of shit to do and no time to do it. So I'm gonna try and go get some of this shit done, and then we'll check back in. Alright, and this is exactly what I'm talking about. You see, I did all this stuff, and I didn't take a video of any of it, but it's because I just got in this like rhythm, and I was like, let's do it. So, we half-ass cleaned the wheels, tire shine the tires, emptied out the bed because I'm going to go power wash it because it had crap built up in it for like 2 years. What else did we do? We put on the newly painted wiper arms, which came out alright. Need new wipers, but it's okay. Tightened up the mirrors, so now the only play in them is that, which is the mirror's fault. Reinstalled this bezel and hooked up the windshield wipers. So now we're gonna get ready to go to the power washer, or the car wash I should say, and then probably pick up some dinner and go to Kyle's and get the hood, so we can come over to the handy dandy checklist and we can check off wiper arms, mirrors, clean bed. So all that's left is to clean the interior and put the interior back together, which is probably an hour, 2 hours of work. So we're getting there. Faux show. Keep stepping in this fucking dog shit. Okay, get this bolt out of here. Send it. So, toolbox is out for the first time since I've owned it. Kind of forget how big an 8-foot bed really is. Anyway, I might as well come over here and in the spirit of Corvair Wild, crank her up. Oh, the keys aren't in it. Can't crank her up today, boys. Sorry about that. That's alright. Keys. This is what you get for not making a video in fucking 3 months, is you forget how to do it and it turns into this rambling clusterfuck. Half of you people probably aren't going to watch the whole thing. That's okay, I don't blame you. $220. Look at that. Well, to be honest with you, I wasn't even going to upload any of those other clips because I thought they came out pretty shitty, but because I told Joe I was going to do an update video today, here we are. And because Joe very kindly reminded me that I was going to do an update video, here I am to wrap it up. So, hubcap on, wheels cleaned, tires shined, hood came out really, really nice. You can see under direct light it's a touch lighter, or a touch maybe more green in that light versus the other panels that are more blue. Part of that is this is day-old paint. This is 21-year-old paint that hasn't been buffed, at least in the 5.5 years that I've owned it. The metallic came out wicked nice. So there's factory, and there's Napa. As you can see, the metallic is great. A couple little pieces of dust that came out in the clear coat, but there's like 4 coats of clear on it, so there's plenty of material to work with. Did I lock it? I locked it. Well, kind of see the back seats in. Sub is tucked under there, but the amp prevents the sub from, or the amp prevents the back seat from folding fully, so I got to take the amp off and put it somewhere else. Bed emptied out. Took all the shit out of the back. There used to be like straw and all kinds of crap back here. I gotta wash it out, but tomorrow it's supposed to pour, so maybe Mother Nature will take care of that for me. Interior somewhat cleaned out. Gotta finish that tomorrow. Yeah, that's it. So she's looking good. It sucks that the cab corners are going to shit, but truck's got 220 on it. What do you expect? So bed will get cleaned out tomorrow. Interior will get cleaned out tomorrow. Toolbox will go back in. And then all that. And then when I come back, I got to clean all this crap up. I was going to try and do some of that today, but as they say, them plans done changed. So that's your update video. There'll be another one maybe later in the week. Long day.